Hello everyone, it's time. Happy Saturday night. Happy. And hello Instagram. I think, are we up?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
We have both.
Instagram kind of fades in slowly and Facebook goes, you're on. So,
Facebook is action.
Like, woo! Hard to tell, but welcome everyone to Saturday Night Dance Therapy Dance Class with Meleah and Nikki.
As soon as I'm gonna be
She's just in the corner. There she is.
Hello everybody.
Welcome. So go ahead and check in, say hello, and we'll do our technical things like we always do. Sound, lighting, visuals, all good. Give us a thumbs up, let us know how we're doing. And tonight we are going to learn about finishing with a turn.
Oh,
so yes.
How cool.
It's a choreographic technique, not difficult. It's just a theory that you use to take maybe, so for an 8 count, you can use 5 through 8 to be a turn, or 6 or 7 and 8, however, depending on how quick the turn is. So it's a really nice way to finish a combination, and it's very handy when you want to do choreography and make it a little more dynamic, a little more interesting, instead of just doing something for 8 counts. Do something and then finish it with a turn.
That's cool.
Right? So I thought we'd look at some of those.
That's a great one. I'm gonna check and see who's commenting because we have some people commenting.
Okay,
so
we
let's
got
see.
people in, and we'll see who's here on both channels. Yay! So first of all, we'll warm up, and then I'll show you some turns that we're going to plug in, and it's one of those formulas. It is a plug-in. It's like, oh, you can take this and plug it here and plug it here, and so I want to make it easy and convenient. So if you make notes and kind of write down your puzzle pieces, you'll be able to plug them and stick them in and use this for your combination. So let's get our Beats Antique on.
Yes.
And move a little bit.
And in the meantime, I'm gonna from behind the scenes, I'm going to say hi to Abby and Heather and Lonnie and Susan and Brenda.
Wow, we got a good crowd tonight.
And
that's
then
awesome. All right, rolling our shoulders. Do we have Instagram?
It doesn't look like yet. But I'm sure somebody will say hi soon.
Yep. Nice big rolls. We're just going to move a little bit. All right, let your back arch, good track. Arch, good track. Arch, good track. So we'll roll and use your upper body. Get things moving. All right, reverse, arch, roll forward and left. and rib cage opposite to your hips. And switch. And again. And again. Oh, so good. Big figure eights. To the back. Bend your knees. Yeah, and let's do a little shimmy. That always gets us nice and warmed up. Straight leg shimmy. And swirl your arms. Yay. Bring your arms up, all the way up, and down. Up, and down. Up, and down. Up, and down. One more. Good. All right, let's go through some foot patterns. Let me turn this off for a second. Maybe. All right. Some
I'm
foot
just gonna check
patterns
on
and some
things back
turns,
here.
and we'll put them together. So I'm going to just review. Everybody's in a different place. Depends on who's watching and who's admitting to watching. We always get so many views, but people don't always say hi. They watch in silence. You gotta say hi.
Right, say hi, but I'll say.
Yeah, I know. I want to know that you're here. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 basic little turns and
Nice.
spins that we're going to cover, and then
Wow.
we're going to plug them in.
That's a good amount.
Yeah, that's good. So let's get started. All right, so crossover technique, forward and reverse. That's 2 of them, crossover. So this is a very basic turn, but so good to use. So remember, all these turns, you turn with your shoulders, right? You have to always remind your body, because your first reaction is to turn and try to turn with your leg and your hip and leave your body behind. It makes turning a bit of a struggle, and it makes it hard to hit the beat right on time and turn quickly and cleanly. So get in touch with those shoulders. So cross your leg over. Now turn your shoulders and your feet will follow. As you land, the weight goes on the foot that crossed over. So this is my right, cross it over, around we go, and the weight is on the right. Yep. And then left, cross over, turn around, weight is on the left. One more time, cross over, turn around, and the weight is on the left. Now reverse turn, it's a cross under. Take your right foot, cross, same thing, cross behind. Turn around and your weight goes on the other foot, right? So when you cross over in the front and turn around, you shift your weight to the back. When your weight's already in the back, cross over with your right foot. Your right foot's going to end up in the front, so you need your weight to be on the back foot. Basically, when you land, you have a little more balance, a lot more balance, when you put your weight on your rear foot. All right? So again, reverse, weight goes in the back. And other side, and cross back, and land in the back. Again, so it's my left leg, cross back, and land in the back. All right? So that's crossover, forward, crossover, reverse. And now,
Just gonna go
3-step turn, basic turn. It's exactly the way it sounds. You take 3 steps and you turn. Pretty easy. So, put my left leg out, turning to the inside of the screen in front of me. Take 3 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4 is something else. 4 can be a move, or it can just be touching your foot together, leaving it out, right? It's 3 steps, but typically you do it inside the measure of music. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's best if your arms are in second on 1, bring them together on 2, open them on 3, and then they're back in second on 4. 1, close your arms, open your arms, and touch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not adding arms. There's all kinds of arm things that you can do. Yes, we're just doing the feet. All right, next turn. Hip circle turn.
Oh, Brenda says dizzy already. I have to say, remember to spot everybody.
Yeah, yes. Stare at your screen. Spot us in front. All right, hip circle turn is exactly how it sounds. You are hip circling, right? And as you circle, you are doing a turn, and sometimes you stand up and sometimes you don't.
Can we do that over there?
I
think so.
So get your circle going. All right, so I'm turning to my left. So my right foot is going to step in front of me, cross over. I'm going to continue that circle and let the momentum of my big hips take me around, right? This is the biggest, heaviest part of your body. So circle around and then around. So the part that turns you is this back end. So cross, sit a little bit, and let the hip come around. And sometimes I come out different every time.
Yeah.
I don't always, it's not, so that's part of the fun. It's okay.
It's not so much precision.
Yeah. And
it's more like, how can I get around and not fall over?
Yeah, because if I don't do it right, I turn and then I just plop over. I'm completely off balance, but sometimes I land. So let's try the other way, and typically it's coming out of a hip circle, right? You don't just do one, right? It's typically a circle and then step. Oh, that was much better. So I think I had better luck when I do my hip circle turn, step across, now sit, swing the boom around, all right? Swing it around, it's a big boom behind you. Use that to take your weight, all right? So let's try a couple each directions. 1, 2, circle, 3, 4, again, 1, 2, circle, 3, 4, other way, 1, 2, wait, I wasn't ready, here we go, and circle, 1, circle, 3, 4, woo, that was not so bad,
it's okay.
It's okay. Yeah, you got to get your momentum going on that one.
Yes, I think that's the important part, and then know what to do with it.
Yeah. Pivot turns, there's half pivots, full pivots. We're going to deal mostly, I'll refer to the halves, we'll do that, but mostly what I was looking at tonight were full, where you've got to spin, a full pivot. So, full pivot. So a pivot is one foot staying into the floor, one foot stepping, and you simply reverse direction. So this is my left, step, step on my right. Now my left foot's not going to move, I'm going to turn halfway. Step with your right foot again, pivot on your left, and it doesn't move. So 1 and 2, 3 and 4. That's a half pivot. You're doing 2 halves. So stand on your right, step on your left, 1, turn right, 2, 3, 4. So you just pick a foot, plant it in the ground, and step around it. Do you have to do halves? No. Can you do quarter? Of course you can. Quarter pivots. Can you do 16? Yeah, you can. Can you do 1? You can! Alright, so that's what we want to do. Plant your foot, plant it, take your other foot, go to step, now push off, turn with your shoulders, and you land with your feet together. The pivoting foot just spins into the floor. The working foot, the one that's going around, comes barely off the floor, barely, and then whoop, lands next to the pivotal foot. Right? Shoulders turn, arms go out. Right? So here we go. Plant your foot, step, turn your shoulders, full pivot. And then the other side, whichever side you were not on, plant your foot, step, put your weight there, got to step on it. Now, pivot, around, and land. Yeah, I love this one.
I have a quick note for that, for the pivot one, that I see when I teach people, is sometimes people will think they need to like get around themselves.
Oh yeah.
Right? And it's more like straight here and then
turn around
straight
again.
back here.
Yeah.
Or step turn.
Yeah.
Step turn. Not like
go
all the way around.
Yeah. Make it crisp.
Crisp, yeah.
Yeah, make it crisp and concise.
And that'll be very good for your balance.
Yeah, very good. Which foot were we on?
I think we were doing
this one. Okay, so plant your right foot, step left, full pivot, use your inner thigh. When you turn right here, your legs flying, right? As soon as you start to come around, take your legs, squeeze them. Just whoop, squeeze them. Use your inner thigh, pull them together. All right, plant your foot, step, around, squeeze your legs. Yeah. When you squeeze your legs and a little bit of your butt, you get more balance because you make a sturdy base.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Very sturdy base. All right, so last one foot spin. It's closely related to the pivot, except it's typically done from the side. All right, so it's typically done when you shift your weight, right? So you're doing something here, 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 and then shift your weight. Now just do the same thing. Pick up and turn. So it's not quite, it's not a pivot, but it's a cousin, I guess. Shift your weight to the right, spin to your left, pick up your foot, put it down. Yeah. Shift. So let's say shift left, right, spin left. Good. I spun too fast.
I just realized for most of those spins I haven't been spotting. So I spotted and it was way better.
Way better when you spot. When you spin too strong, it's hard to land because you get going and then you're just, right? So you have to gauge. I have slippers on and a wood floor. I've got a lot of slip here. Carpet, we don't want carpet, but whatever you're on, you might have to push harder, right? So gauge what it takes to get around, but no more, because you want to just land. You don't want to have to stop yourself from continually turning, which is what I just did.
Yeah. And I think that's also something that people don't realize is you don't need a lot of power to spin.
No, you don't.
As long as you've got that shoulder thing, the shoulders going.
Yeah.
That you don't need to do this like big wind up and do, because it's really unnecessary.
No, you hardly need any power at all. So shift, side, side, spin. Nice. Again, other side, 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 spin. Oh, that was so much better. Be gentle. Side, side, spin. Last one, side, side, spin. Okay. All right, so that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 turns. Woohoo!
Wow.
Yay!
Wow.
I had to write them down because I like, okay, remember that. What was that?
I think it was the one that did this thing.
But they're all little quick. If you notice what they have in common, they just take a couple of counts. The only one that takes more is the 3-step, right? 3-step turn. So it depends on the tempo that you do it.
Right.
You can take 4 counts because it's 1, 2, 3, land, right? So you can take 4 counts, or you can take 2. 1, 2, 3, right?
Yep.
1 and 2 and, right? So we'll do that. All right. So just an exercise, just to remind you, or if you're beginning your belly dance journey, shoulders. Put your feet straight ahead. Don't move. Move when you have to, but don't use your legs. Take your shoulders and just turn. Your feet will end up crossed, okay? Did you feel how your legs did absolutely nothing? Your shoulders did the whole thing. Arms out, don't cross, don't do anything. Turn your shoulders, turn, turn, turn. Whoop, there you are. But of course, we don't want our feet crossed. But it's just an exercise to show you the turn happens with the shoulder, and you get much more control with your shoulder rather than whipping your foot around, right? But it's a natural thing that your body does that you kind of have to fight against, right? I think we all want to turn with our legs. So you have to really, nope, we're just going to do the turn, and we're going to turn with our shoulders. All right, feet square, other direction, only the shoulders. Just turn and let your feet twist around themselves. Good. One more time, and turn. Yep, and the feet
I'm a little bit stuck to the floor, so I have to put a little bit of power in.
Yeah. All right, so just keep that in mind. Okay?
All right, check on that. I'm going to check on this.
So we're going to look at just some common foot patterns, nothing super crazy, because the idea is to show you the formula, right? So you can plug it in where you want to plug it in. So I'm just putting it in some examples that you can write down and hold on to, but you might go, oh, I want to put it here. Yes, you do. So go for it. All right, so basic foot pattern is the rocking step, shifting your weight forward, middle, back, middle. Rock forward, rock back. Rock forward, rock back. So you take your base leg, which barely moves, take your working leg, step forward, shift to the center weight, step back, shift back to center. So the center foot, it just kind of does this. It just sort of comes off the ground as you shift your weight, but it never goes anywhere. All right? So feet together, pick a foot, step forward, center, rock back, center, rock forward, center, rock back, center. On this footwork pattern, you can do hip isolations, single time, double time, or three-quarter shimmy. There's a lot of things you can do. You can do figure 8. So the hip pattern is up to you, right? If you're just learning it, just do the feet. If you want to plug in three-quarter, single time hip isolations, double hip isolations, figure 8s, Mayas, plug those in, right? Amis. Anything you want, right? It's rib circles.
Insert move here.
Right? Okay. So just a foot pattern. So you see already we've just made 5 variations, right? Super easy with the foot pattern. It's really cool.
I'm gonna just check on this.
So we're going to add a turn. We're going to add 1, 2. We're going to add 3 types of turns, not all at once. Just 3 types of turns, just to show you how much fun this can be. All right, so first thing we're going to add is a reverse turn. All right, so we're going to go forward, middle, back, middle, forward, middle, reverse turn. Just makes it more interesting, right? Now, I'm facing you, so I'm coming around to you. But ideally, let me just go sideways. This was designed, and I think it's better if you use this as a way to change your direction. We're just coming back to center here. We're coming back to front. But let's say we're dancing along, bum, ba-dum, 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 bum, ba-dum, and now I'm going the other way, all right? So it's a really nice way to turn around and face the other direction. That's really how it's made,
Yes,
all right?
indeed.
So we'll try it one time with my back to you. All right, so here we go. Forward and back and forward, reverse, turn again, forward,
Just kidding.
forward, reverse, turn.
I was too excited. I was also trying not to forget that we have to say hi to Bren because she
Oh, hi,
joined us
Bren.
and she was so cute. She said, better late than never.
Yay!
Definitely.
Good, 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 good. All right, that sort of made sense, right? So let's try. So remember, insert your hips, right? I think I'll just do three-quarter shimmy. That's one of my favorites. So I'll be on my left foot, rocking, so we'll do forward, back, half turn, forward, well, yeah, just half turn, and then we'll do it again and we'll face front. All right, here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Your momentum is really nice because when you step back and do your reverse turn and then you step forward, you're off running, doing something else, right? So it's a nice, quick, easy way to turn around. All right, now let's do a crossover turn, all right? So the crossover turn is going to be to the front. So that means we have to start our rocking step in the back if we're going to finish on the 8, right? So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? So your rock step starts behind you. Make sense?
That's cool.
It's very cool. It's just a little different shift, right?
Yeah.
So insert the step you want. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, crossover turn. Lovely. Try the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, crossover turn. Nice. All right. Did that feel good? Hopefully.
That's
Simple
lovely.
little thing.
Yes, exactly.
Simple little thing.
Simple and
Yep.
lovely. I'm having the most incredible time with my fringing and my pants. It's so dry that my fringing is stuck on my pants.
Let's see. So we have 1. I'm thinking. All right. So full pivot.
Okay.
So, but we're going to make it slow. So 1, forward, 2, back, full pivot, around. So we're going to take 4 counts for the
Full
pivot.
counts, okay.
You could do it on 2. It's just faster. Right?
Yeah. All
So
right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. right? Just a little easier to manage.
And that means to take your time.
Take your time.
Because you don't want to be like 5, 6, 7, 8.
So, left foot, 1, 2, 3, 4, full pivot, 6, 7, 8. Notice I'm going 5, 6. I'm taking my time. 5, 6, 7, 8, because it doesn't take that long to turn around. So step into it, lean into it. All right, insert your hip step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? Yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, everybody, yes.
I'm assuming it's a yes.
And you can throw thumbs up and hearts, etc. anytime. We love those too.
We do. So that was a rock step with reverse turn, crossover turn, full pivot. Could you also do it with a half pivot? You betcha. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Half pivot, classic. All right, so. All right, basic Egyptian with crossover turn and reverse turn.
Oh.
All right.
I like how you're building these puzzle pieces.
We're building pieces. Very organized today. All right, basic Egyptian, step, place your foot. We're going to do the basic Egyptian to the front. You know there's tons of them. 3 basic ones, forward, middle, back. But we're going to do the forward basic Egyptian. Step, place the ball of your foot, squeeze the glute and bring the hip forward for an accent. Step, place, forward. Step, place, forward. Step, place, forward. Just the important tip for basic Egyptian, bend your knees, get yourself a nice low position. When you bring your hip forward, stay low. The hip goes, right? But you don't. So we're not going whoop, whoop, right? We're not going up and down. We're staying low and lift. So step, place, lift, step, place, lift, step, place, lift, step, place, lift. All right, in between the lift and the next step, you have free space, right? So if we do a crossover turn, step, place, lift, step, place, lift, step, place, lift. So the crossover turn will be, you'll just step around, step, place, lift. All right, the step becomes the turn. So you cross over turn. Step, place, lift, step, place, lift, step, place, lift, step, place, lift. Turn the other way, lift, right? Don't get into what I just did. Turn, turn, and then, oh yeah, I have to lift, right? The turn is the place. It all goes together.
All right.
Because you just have that same rhythm. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I just ended up over here. I did a 3/4. You can do quarter, half, 3/4, full. Does not matter. It depends on how far you put your feet. All right? So step, place, lift, step, place, lift, crossover and step, place, lift. Yes. Did that make sense? This is a simple one, but sometimes it's confusing. Like,
A little bit, yeah.
Because we're trying to turn, but the turn is inside the basic Egyptian.
Yeah.
All right, so it looks cool to do it consecutively. So step, place, lift, step, place, lift, step, place, lift, step, place, lift, step, place. So you can just turn and around, boop, and cross over front and lift. So you do it on every other one, right? So you can keep going the same way. If you want to switch directions, you can do it on the other foot, right? But I think it looks cool to go around. So that's the crossover
Turning on yourself, yeah.
in the front, right? The easiest one is the half. This is the one I just did. Crossover right there, right? Because you can manage it within the same time frame. All right, so then basic Egyptian with the reverse. It's going to be the same thing, but backwards, right? So step, place, lift, step, place, lift. Now reverse turn and step at the same time. Step, place, place, lift. Does that make sense?
I love that.
Now,
I really love what it does with your.
oh, it gives you a really whip turn.
Yeah,
So
it
what
gives a
I'll
lot
tell
of-
you this, when you go reverse, go close. Don't go.
Don't waste your time out here.
Make it quick, make it close. So you lift, reverse, lift, reverse, lift. All right, get that leg back there. This is the one you really have to remind yourself, shoulder, shoulder, shoulder. Because you're going to do this and you're going to squeeze your legs and try to turn around. You're going to go too fast and too far.
Too far, yeah.
Right? All you're doing is crossing behind, turning your shoulders 1/2 of a rotation. So you're just facing the other way. So keep it mellow, right? Keep it mellow.
And I like to, me personally, I like to think about like making my legs really strong and tight
Yeah.
before my shoulders actually move, because then I'm in exactly the right place, and then I just like flip around.
You literally just right? All right. Step, place, lift. Step, place, flip, reverse, toot, reverse, and step. One more. Here we go. Step behind. Last one. There you go. All right, do another one. Go the other way. 1 and 2 and 1, 2, 1, 2. Yes, it's very cool. Look.
Nice.
So both are the same technique. It's just one is forward, one is back.
Yeah.
But they do different things because the way you look when you turn backwards is different than the way you look when you turn forwards. Right? Because we have different parts on different ends.
Yes,
right?
we do.
They're different. Okay. So that's that one. So that was basic Egyptian with a reverse and a forward crossover and a reverse crossover. Right?
All right.
Okay. Grapevine.
These are good things.
Grapevine with the
Well, you figure that out. I'm gonna
yeah.
comments here.
Oh, the 1 foot turn or the 1 foot spin. All right, the one where we went side, side, 1 foot around. We're going to add that one, the 1 foot spin. So we're going to do grapevine, shift side to side, and then do, oh wait, no, I read wrong. Okay, never mind. Can we do that? Of course we can. So I'll just change my notes and then we'll do what I was going to do. We'll go side, side, and then the 1 step, right? That'll be easy. So grapevine, crossover front, crossover side, cross back, cross side, shift side, 1 foot turn. Cool, right? So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it takes 2 counts to get around on that turn, right? Is that making sense? Hopefully questions or anything that we need to...
No, not yet.
No?
Okay. Wani was just talking about doing turns with arms and how you can, like oftentimes with fan movements and wings.
Oh, you could have so much fun.
Yes, you can.
Some of my favorites are bringing the arm front to back, right, while you turn, or back to front, depending, and then a little of each. Front to back, back to front. So we haven't even touched on that
We
yet.
haven't.
Maybe that'll be another
We're
class.
doing the feet part.
Yeah, we're
There's
doing
so
the hips
many
and
parts
feet.
on the side.
Right, but
Yeah.
yes.
Variations.
That is also, you
choices.
can change it, the whole thing, by simply changing your arms. All right, grapevine. Take your outside foot, cross over front, step side, cross back, step side. Now shift. Other side, turn. Yes. So it'll be an 8 count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, again. 1, 2, 3, 4, shift 5, 6, turn 7, 8. Yes. Let's try the other side.
Other side.
Yeah. Instagram. We have tiny little screen. All right, ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, shift side, turn. Turn with your shoulders. Don't turn with your legs. Don't turn with your hips. Especially on this one, you will be spinning off into the sunset.
Yeah.
You spin way too far, too hard. And 1, 2, 3, 4, shift 5, 6, spin 7, 8. That work?
I think
I
so.
hope so.
It also made me realize or think about, can you talk a little bit about your feet and like if your weight distribution and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Because I was thinking about it because I wasn't doing it right.
When you do, you have to determine where your weight's going to be, because the one-step turn, you have to put your weight on the foot that you're turning on. So this is my left. If I shift to my left, I'm going to put my weight to my right as I spin my shoulders, right? So you start out off the working foot, step onto it as you turn your shoulders and bring your feet back together. Otherwise, it doesn't work as well. The weight has to go on it. It helps the momentum of the turn. So then on the other side, stepping on my left and one stepping around, right? And the weight remains on my left. So this little shift is really important because it's the lead in to that. Right, left, spin right, right leg. Left, right, spin left on your left leg. Right? And that itself, 5, 6, 7, 8 is a great little ending combo. 5, 6, 7, 8. How many times that could go anywhere? Just here we are, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? It's a great little turn to add.
Yeah.
I love that one.
And then the other part about the weight thing is don't lean back on your heels because that's not going to help you.
Not at all. Not at all.
You don't want this happening
Nope.
in any way. You want it to be right on
Typically, you're
top.
spinning on the ball of your foot. Oh, the other thing is don't releve.
Yeah.
It's not ballet, right? So don't be here and then up. You will lose your balance almost every time, right? Don't spin. So you spin on the ball of your foot, but you don't lift up on the ball of your foot. You stay very low to the ground, right? All right, so now what I was going to do was grapevine, shift, shift, 3-step turn. So we'll add a second turn.
All right.
So it's going to be grapevine, shift, 3-step turn. But we're going to do it in 2 counts.
Quick one.
Quick one. All right,
I
so
have a question.
we're going to cross over 1, 2, 3, 4, shift, shift, turn, turn, turn. Right? So the 3-step turn, when I showed you earlier, said it can be 4 counts, it can be 2 counts. This is a 2 count. All right? So cross over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. It's a quick turn. I like that. I think it looks very cool. And it makes it dynamic and exciting, right?
Yes, it does. Right? And then also the same thing applies with the 3-step turn. You don't need to put a lot of power in it. Even though it's fast, you're not like putting all of your possible strength into it.
You'll overturn.
Totally.
Go flying. Turns are not that difficult to get around. Your shoulders do the work. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. From the other side. And 1, 2, 3, 4, shift, shift, 3-step turn. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, side, side, 3-step turn. Good. If you do overturn, it's very hard to stop. Right? It's very it's hard to stop. So.
And you have to use all of this.
Yes.
Yeah.
I will stop now.
I'm not gonna go any further.
So that was your grapevine with the shift, with a 3-step turn, and a 1-foot turn or 1-foot spin. Yeah. So it fits either one. Notice on the 3-step, it kind of goes 2 directions, which I think that was fun, right? We have limited space. All right. Drop kicks. Drop, kick, drop, kick, drop, kick. Right? Remember those? So front foot, I'm on the diagonal so you can see me. Lean back slightly, engage your abs. Drop, lift your foot. Don't really kick. It's not supposed to have any power. It's just supposed to be a whoop, just a little flick. Point your toe. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Drop kicks. All right, step on that kicking foot, forward wave up, up. Guess what? Crossover turn. Okay,
All right.
so we're ending it with a crossover. All right, drop, kick, forward wave, crossover turn. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ta-da! See, it looks more dynamic when there's a turn. Do you always have to come back to the front? Definitely not. You can stop anywhere you want. Turns are a great way to change direction and go behind you, go beside you, just turn around and go somewhere else, right? Doesn't, wherever you want to go. Doesn't have to be all the way around. All right, and drop, kick, step forward, body wave up, give your hips first and wave up. Your back leg is ready. Cross it over, turn, and the weight is on what was the back leg. Yeah? Mm-hmm. Okay. Again, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? So this is a quick. Right?
Right.
Yep.
On the side.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you really have to move your shoulders on this because you're here, 5, 6, and then, oh God, I've got 2 counts. I need to be back. Bring that shoulder back, around you go, so you can make it around. All right, again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Body wave, crossover turn. Nice job. So that's a little bit more crisp, a little bit more sharp. Could you add other, of course, you can add any turn you want there, right? I just think the crossover looked really pretty. All right, let's see. All right, hip circles traveling to the side, and then a hip circle spin, of course. All right, so when we worked on the hip circles earlier, I was saying it comes out of a hip circle. So you can be doing hip circles, right? Or just rib, roll down, hip, big, and then add your hip circle spin. You don't actually have to go anywhere, so that's kind of a given. But we're going to travel. We're going to put the downbeat of the hip circle behind us, right? So there's different ways to do this. When you do a hip circle, you can put the beat forward, back, forward, back, forward, back, forward, right? We're going to do it differently. We're going to cross our foot over like a grapevine cross, and the hip is going to go behind us. So back, front, back, front. See how different that looks? Isn't that
That's really cool.
So watch again. It's the same move, but the downbeat just shifts. So here's downbeat front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now here's the same thing, same direction. Downbeat in the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's like a whole different move, but it isn't. So we're going to do the one in the back. Traveling, and then hip circle spin. All right, so we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to just take 4 counts, so it's slow and squishy gushy. Right, so it's not a quick one. So crossover, right over left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep your circle going. Cross right over left. Sit. Bring your booty around and come up. So it makes it easy. I did the beat in the back because it makes it easier to get into that circle, hip circle spin. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very lovely. That was fun.
Very nice.
I love the way this one feels. It's like something else is turning me around and something else is my bum. All right, from the other side, crossover front. 1, 2, 3, 4, circle spin, 6, 7, 8. One more. 1, 2, 3, 4, cross and turn and sit and spin. Nice, okay.
All right.
How was that for you? That one takes a little bit of something to get that one going.
Just a little bit.
I think what people, so the main thing to remember on that one is cross, sit, but keep your momentum going. You've got to keep your circle going. So as you cross, your circle is going. When you sit, your circle is still going, right? And then you come up. So it's doing all these things while your hips are stirring. right? It's really important to circle those hips. So when you come up, they're finishing up. They're coming back to the front. Okay?
Very nice.
All right, let's see. We have two more. They're very closely related, so they'll go quick. All right, does anybody remember the K step?
I love the K step.
Yeah, we're going to alter it
Love it.
slightly. So the K step is, you know how you make a K, you make the line, and then you have the diagonal parts coming out for capital K. So you do it from the side. So my right foot is going to come out at a diagonal, and then a diagonal. My left foot is the line, right? The straight line, straight bar, front, back. And usually we do it 3 times, 4 times. It doesn't, actually, it really doesn't matter, right? However you want to do it. And this step typically is moving, right? We may not move a lot tonight. You usually scoot along the floor with the K step, but you don't have to. It can lead to all kinds of wonderfulness. But tonight it's going to be a side body wave and a crossover turn. All right, so I'm going to do it facing you. So it's going to be the K step, and then I'm going to step to the side and do a side body wave. That leaves my leg free. It could easily go behind me or in front. So if I wanted to do a reverse turn, I could. Or if I wanted to wave and do a front crossover turn, I could. If I wanted to go the other way and do a 3-step turn, I could. All right?
And
so,
the turn.
So yes. All right, so here we are. K step, 2, 3, 4, wave, 5, 6, crossover, front, 7, 8. All right, so let's try the other one. K step, 2, 3, 4, side body wave, reverse turn, 7, 8. Nice. And the last one. K step, bum, bum, side body wave, 3-step turn. So you go wave one way, turn the other. Completely different looking combinations, right? Which one do you like? So originally it was body wave, because that's just the easiest one for me. It's so easy to bring your foot. But it looks really cool to whip it around behind. And I think it looks almost cooler to wave this way and 3-step turn the other way. All right? So you can decide however you want.
Very cool.
All right, let's go the other way. K step, 2, 3, 4, wave and cross whichever way you want. Okay? All right, again. K, 2, 2, 2, wave. Try another way. And now let's try the 3-step. K, 2, 2, 2, wave, 3-step the other way. Right? So even though you're still doing the same bass, the combinations look completely different. And they have different energies, which is really,
cool, yeah.
really, really good. All right? So that formula of doing something with your leg, right? And then while that leg is in motion, wave into it, because it also makes a crisp move with a slinky move. So you have dynamic contrast. And then this foot gets to determine, am I going to go front? Am I going to go back? Am I going to step into the side, right? So that's where your creativity comes in. And it's really pretty to put these similar combinations together. So do your K body wave, and maybe do a couple of them, crossovers. And then the last one, K body wave, turn the other way. It's like, whoa. Right? Because you pick up on what a person's doing, and you, oh, this is cool, whoa, they went the other way, right? You can surprise.
Yeah,
right?
Change it up. Yeah.
Change it up. All right, so that's 3 variations on that one. All right, the last one is what? What is it? Similar, using that same idea of the hip to the side scoop. So if I'm coming toward you sideways, right? Ball of the foot, squeeze the glute, lift your hips. So it's a side basic Egyptian, side lift, but we're not changing feet. We're just lifting side, 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 side. We're not changing feet at all. So ball of the foot, squeeze your glute, lift, 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 lift. And as you lift, You squeeze your glute, and as you scoot along the floor, your other foot slides in. Scoot and slide, scoot and slide. All right, so it's a pretty simple step. But let me see. All right. We can do, same idea. Scoot to the side body wave, right? Looks really cool. But you can change up your side body wave. Do you remember the one that went, right? It went back and forth. So scoot, 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 wave, wave, and then what? There's your foot. Same place as the last foot. What are we gonna do? Are we gonna cross over? Are we gonna cross behind? Are we gonna three-step, right? So once you get the formula, you figure out, okay, to get this dynamic, I just need to end up with this.
A free foot.
I just need to end up with my foot free, right? And what you do before that is creativity, up to you. So scoot, side, 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 big body wave, both sides, right? And then just bring it around. We'll keep it simple, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you don't want to go both ways, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now your free foot is on the other side, 7, 8. You can turn the other way. And then I also wrote a note, just to confuse us. 1, 2, 3, 4, Maya, Maya. I think that looks really pretty.
That's very
5,
cool.
6, right? And then the next, what's there? All right, so let's see, what can come out? Maya, Maya, 1 foot spin, yes? Bum, 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 bum. 1 foot spin. What else could go there? Maya, Maya, 3-step turn. Dun, dun. Okay. What else could go there? Maya, Maya. I can't hear you. You speak for
I was
them.
going to say the shifting tone, the shifting ones, 1 foot would fit there too. The like jaw tone.
Shift, turn, is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Ooh, I like that. Maya, Maya, shift, turn. Oh, awesome.
There you go.
So, it's up to you to end it, right? So, because now you're getting the hang, now you're
Choose
figuring
your
out,
ending.
it's a formula, and it makes dancing, choreographing so much easier when you've got, you know, 5 or 6 of these formulas. You go, I'll just do this, right? And then it starts to come more naturally, all right? So, we scoot, we Maya, we shift, and we spin. Yay! All right, so let's try, what's one we haven't done? Hip circle, full, what, crossover, 3-step.
We haven't really done pivot. We did pivot at the beginning, right?
Pivot. Let's do 2 pivots, because we've done a lot of the single spin. Let's just do that.
Okay.
All right, so let's go scoot, 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 Maya. Oh, sorry, I have to leave 2 more counts.
Yeah.
Scoot, scoot, scoot. How many counts do I have to have? 2 of them.
You need
Oh, I
at
need-
least 5.
I need 4 for the pivot.
Yeah.
All right, so
you
the
need
Maya,
to do
the
two,
scoot and the Maya only get to be 2 each.
2 each, yeah.
So scoot, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
There it is.
7, 8. There.
That was really cool
Just
too.
a little belly dance math. All right, let's just finish up on the other side. Here we go. Scoot, 1, 2, Maya, 3, 4, pivot, 5, 6, pivot, 7, 8. I like that one.
That was
2
nice.
and 2 and 2,
Yeah.
and it's interesting to look at. Oh, she's going sideways. Oh, it's this. Oh, we're turning. Right? It's a very interesting, and it's only 8 little counts and a lot of stuff to say.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah. All right. So that was my list. My list grew. But you know, once you get the formula, like, well, wait, why do we have to do this with it? Because we can do these other ones, right? You have 6 or so turns to choose from, and they all kind of work. So have fun with this formula. Play with it, write it
Indeed.
down, make sure that it, you know, gets its own little page, and because these things are get plugged in there, it makes it more interesting for you and for your audience if we
I'm
ever
just gonna
have
check
an
on
audience again.
the comments here.
Any questions?
No questions, but
Okay.
Brenda said She said, ooh, I like the K-step combo.
Yeah.
And Bren said, nice move, Maya, shift 3-point tone.
Isn't that cool?
Super
I
fun.
like that. I like
Super
that a lot.
fun.
So yes, it's just up to your creativity, what you want to do.
Right?
Do we have any comments on Insta?
Not
These are
nothing
just
on
people
Insta.
that
Yep,
we just
we've
said.
already said hi to
Okay,
them.
all right. Well, thanks everyone for joining me. I'll sign off for now.
Yeah, I did want to say, if you are all, since you're all close to your keys now,
Yes.
can you put in anything that you might be interested in doing, like a request, like put something in there right now when we're all saying that finishing spiel, right? Just let us know.
Something you'd like to cover in the future, because these classes just go and go and go, right? And
Right.
if you have things that you want me to show you or review or something, that put them in there, because you know I love requests.
That is so, it's so
I know.
great. And then of course, then we're giving you what you want.
Exactly.
Which is so cool.
Exactly.
I like to do that.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we are good for now. We'll be back on Wednesday at 7:30 right here, right in the same channel. And my new series is up. It's on my Facebook page. Did we put it on Instagram yet? Are the new dates?
I don't think it's on Instagram
Okay,
yet.
I think it'll go up
It's
there
going to go on
soon.
Instagram tomorrow, actually. It's
Oh.
scheduled for tomorrow.
Okay, so there's a post there. It's the beginning belly dance series with me, March 11, 18, and 25. And it's for beginning belly dance. So if you're just starting your belly dance journey, that's a really great place to start, because you get more foundational movements, the alignment, and what all these steps are that I explained really quickly. You're going to actually learn what they are. And it's a Zoom class, so it's semi-private.
Nice.
Okay.
With feedback. And
Yes,
it's
we can see each other. We can talk to each other.
4:10 Pacific time.
Yeah, 4:10 on Thursday for 4:10 to 5:20. I know it's a little bit of a weird
A
time.
little bit of extra juice in
Okay.
there.
Okay. All right.
And then don't forget to comment, like, share everything, this video, the Facebook event, and all of these are up on YouTube, and you can find them in the playlist that is available on Meleah's channel, which is Meleah Nelson. Nice and easy. Super
And we have
easy.
tons of them. And then there's over a dozen now, I think, in IGTV.
Yes,
as
there
well.
is.
Same thing.
We're doing so good.
We're getting there. We're getting there. Hang in there, guys.
I'm going to just
All
go
right.
back this way and see if there's any last questions. I'm going to say
Okay.
bye for now, and if there's
Okay.
anything I would
See
say.
if there's anything I need to address.
Oh, we have some people with requests.
Oh, good. All right, I'll take a look at those afterward, and we'll see if we can get a class going.
Yeah, and then
Okay.
everything is just thank you.
Okay, awesome. All right, good night, everyone. I'll see you in a few days. Thank you for joining me. Have a great night.